Hi, everybody, and welcome back to D Diets.
Well, hello.
You know Doug.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
My condolences. I am terribly sorry.
Oh, my goodness. Today, we're out in the backyard. As you can see, we're in the garden again. And we're going to peel some beautiful Honeycrisp apples that we got at the farm the other day.
Don't have a clue.
They're delicious. And I want to make an apple crisp, but I do want to do it more of a low-carb apple crisp. So I can have it, because you see the shirt that I'm wearing right now? I wore this months ago in another video. It is so big from the waist down, I can't even begin to tell you, but it's so comfortable that I decided to put it on. So we're going to peel these apples, and then we'll head into the kitchen and we'll put the whole recipe together. Do you know how to peel an apple?
Hell no. I have. May I interject here?
Mm-hmm.
This is not an apple.
That's a lemon. We're going to use that lemon.
It's a lemon.
That's a lemon.
Lemon.
It's a lemon
It's clear.
because this will oxidize in the oxygen, the air,
The air.
if you don't put a little acidicness in on top of them. So peel your apple.
Hence the lemon. Slash the wrist.
Honest to God. Do you know how to peel an apple?
No, I don't have a clue.
Okay, well,
No chainsaw?
just go around the apple and peel it.
Let me see.
See what I'm doing?
Oh, see? She gave me a dull knife.
That's it. I'll take that knife if you want.
I'll use my pocket knife.
No, don't use your pocket knife.
Why?
I don't know where that pocket knife has been.
It killed a raccoon that I was wearing.
No, don't do that. Look. See, nice.
Look at
Look
that.
how nice.
Look at that. I'm going right from the top.
There we go. That's not hard.
Mhm.
And just put them in the bowl. We'll cut them up when we're done.
Oops.
So has everybody had a really good week? We had a nice time. I told you we went to that farm last week. It was absolutely wonderful. And I picked these apples up at a local orchard right by my house. And they actually smell so delicious. I wish you could smell them. No, they do smell
Yo, it was
good.
an Italian local orchard. Aldi's.
No, it was not. We did not go to Aldi's. Because you know what? When you go to the grocery store, they always put things that don't have a blemish
Blemish.
on, on them.
So they look fresh.
So they look fresh.
So no blemish.
That's right.
Correct.
So we're just going to peel these up.
Can I make a face?
What?
I'm peeling a nose.
No. How are you not peeling an apple?
I'm peeling. I'm taking the skin off.
Doug, I have 2 apples peeled already. Oh, you know what? Seriously? This is why I got stuck being in the kitchen all the time. Oh, that's okay. The animals will eat that. This is why I'm fat. I was stuck in the kitchen all the time. You could have cooked some meals.
We tried the gop. You remember?
Oh, I don't. That gop was disgusting.
See?
Okay,
Oh, it's not okay.
there we go.
Dull knife over here. Look at the garden shears. Oops. It's flying.
He's still on his first apple. Still on his first apple. I just want to get
Well,
this
that's it.
done.
Just a little outside of my wheelhouse. You don't have to peel a whoopie pie. Oh, it's coming. Look at that. Just the skin and leaving most of the apple. See that? No waste.
My goodness. I'm looking at the bees now. The bees are starting to come around.
Oops.
Can I have that apple? Thank you.
But look, see? Nice thin. I left the apple. You're chunking out the apple.
I'm not chunking out the apple, Doug. Please.
No wonder we need so many.
No, we don't need that many. It's like you even ruined the apple.
What do you mean ruin the apple? Look how deep you're going. You're
I'm
throwing
not
half of the
going
apple
deep.
there.
I'm not going
Thank goodness
deep.
for compost. The animals will eat well tonight. And I have an apple juice on my glass, see? Clean the spectacle.
Okay. So we're just going to
So.
put all the skins
In the compost.
in the bowl right now.
Oh, hold on, we got some more skin. See, delicate. Oh, the mourning doves.
And then, do you think you can cut an apple? We're going to cut the apple.
Let me get the hatchet. Don't you start right dead center?
Well, it's going to have the core in it. And then just slice it like this in chunks. You should be able to get 3 chunks out of it.
Oh my goodness, now what do you do?
If you notice, I cut around the apple like I told you to do, but you didn't listen. You're like a child.
Cool. Oh, seeds. Johnny apple seed.
Oh, you know what? Seriously.
What do you do? Cut them?
Seriously.
That work? Peas knife suck.
I don't know. For some reason, I'm having not a problem with nothing.
Yeah, you got the sharp knife. You
Yeah.
gave me this dull one at the
Take
bottom.
that knife. Give me this
Oh no,
knife.
that's got serrated. That's no good. Oh,
Give me this.
I had the animal in the ear. Here we go. Get rid of the core.
You know, these apples smell absolutely delicious.
Delish. Oh, there's a seed. A rogue seed.
Mmm.
The seed has gone rogue. Hold on.
Did you try them?
No.
Oh, they're delicious.
Bet you it's not as good as a whoopie pie.
Now, they had the Honeycrisp, so that's what I'm going to use to make
Yes,
it.
no?
That's a little too thick. Can you just cut that?
What do you mean thick? How? Look, they're all thick.
See what I'm doing?
It's only thick on one side, though. Now it's going to suck.
Okay, we're back in the kitchen, and now we're going to start putting together the apple crisp. Now, Doug never cooks. He never cooks. Well, he does cook breakfast. He likes his own breakfast that he cooks. One day, we're going to just film Doug making his own breakfast. But today, with my apple crisp, I'm going to show you what I'm going to use. I'm going to use some almond flour. I'll be honest with you. You can get this on Amazon. A lot of grocery stores sell almond flour, but I just buy it because I'm also going to buy other products on Amazon, like this Swerve confectionery sugar, which I'll sweeten things with, and my Sunken Gold brown sugar. 0 calories, absolutely delicious, will melt just like brown sugar. It'll get all bubbly and delicious, but 0 calories. So it won't spike those insulin levels. And then some xanthan gum. Now xanthan gum will take the place of cornstarch. So this will be more of a thickening agent. So we're going to put a little bit of this in so we can thicken up the apples. Butter, cinnamon, and I think this is allspice. Just a pinch of the allspice. But I like cinnamon, so there's going to be a little bit more cinnamon going in here.
Bingo.
So let's put together the apple crisp. Are you excited? It doesn't even seem to get. Are you excited?
You forgot one thing.
Oh God, now what?
What's the oven temperature, folks?
350 degrees is your temp. You
Fahrenheit.
Yes, Fahrenheit. Preheat your. Oh God, help me please. Help me please.
I
Yes.
did. I just told you the oven temperature.
No, I know.
So I am
know.
helping.
I know you help. So I'm going to put it, just preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And let's get started. Let's put this together. It's really simple. It's really easy. The apples we slice outside. That was fun. We put some lemon juice on top. I put some lemon juice on top of it, just so that they don't turn brown on you. Now, there's 2 ways you can do this. If you want to put these in a pan and start cooking them and then putting them in a crisp, you can do that. But I just pile them all in to an 8x8, which I'm going to grease with a little bit of butter. Let's get started.
A little bit of butter.
Oh, it's going to be so good. Don't you love the smell? Don't they smell delicious? Okay, let's put all the apples in with the little bit of lemon juice that was in there. Really simple. We're going to get our butter. And I'm going to use just about a tablespoon of butter to get my pan greased. Your pan. I use what God gives me, which is my fingers. And I use this to grease the whole entire bottom. Now it's completely greased. Everything is greased in the pan. It's going to be good. Okay. So we're going to stick in 1/4 cup of the Swerve. And I want you to see what it looks like. It looks just like powdered sugar. You see? Just like powdered sugar. And we're going to sprinkle that over the apples. Ooh, that's going to be good. And we're also going to take I would say, and I'm going to use 1, 2, 3 tablespoons of the Sunken Gold brown sugar. Put that back. And then what I need is I need some cinnamon. Now I'll measure this out, but guys, use as much as you like. This is going to be probably a teaspoon, a good teaspoon of cinnamon. And then I'm going to use just, oh, that's too much, just a pinch of the ground allspice. I'm going to stick that in there because you'll be saying, what's in there? And now we're just going to mix it all up. Let me get a spoon. Now we're going to mix all of this up, all the apples with the brown sugar, the confectionery sugar. Doesn't this look great, guys? It really does. I wish you could smell it. We should have smell-o-vision. But do you see how everything is well coated? And now we're just going to take all our apples and we're going to stick them right here in our pan. There we go. I know it looks like so much, but believe me, apples are going to shrink. Oh, because they're packed with flavor. Wasn't that simple? Okay.
Go.
Look what I forgot. You're going to need a half a teaspoon of the xanthan gum. So let's get some put in. I'm going to just sprinkle that on top. There we go. Because this is going to be our thickening agent. And we'll just stir it up. Perfect. Just perfect. Now let's start with our crumble. Okay, so we're going to take 1 cup of almond flour. Alrighty. And we're going to take, I know it seems like a lot, but we're going to take 1/4 of a cup of butter. This is fairly on the soft side. You can have it softer, you can have it harder. And what we're going to do is we're just going to get this, let me see, because we want it to become like rice. Okay, I'm just mixing it up. Now you can melt your butter and do the same thing, but I'm just going to keep mixing with a fork in with my almond flour and incorporating the butter into that. In the meantime, I'm also going to put a sweetening agent in to the crust, and I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of the swerve confectionery sugar, and I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of the brown sugar, the Sunken Gold brown sugar. I used salted butter, so I'm not putting any salt in with it. So we're going to mix it up, and I'll come back and I'll show you the little pieces and how it should look. Okay, so as you can see, now everything is incorporated and it looks like it's rice-sized pieces. Those are the little pieces of butter that's inside. And now we're going to take some cinnamon because I love cinnamon. So I'm going to just sprinkle some cinnamon inside. What's in there is definitely in here. I'm not going to put the allspice in. I'm just putting the cinnamon in. And again, I'm giving it a liberal mix. So simple. So simple. And so, so delicious. Now we're going to take our mixture and I'm going to use my hands because that's what God gave them to us for. And I'm going to sprinkle, not pat, sprinkle all of this beautiful crumble on top of those beautiful, beautiful apples. Look how great this looks. Finish that up. Oh my goodness. That looks so, so nice. Doesn't that look wonderful? All right. Now there's one more thing that we have to do. Oh, you're going to go through a stick of butter. There's no doubt in my mind. But we're going to take the stick and I'm just using my hands. I can use, let me see, I'll just use a knife. And I want you to just pat some butter on the top. See what I'm doing? And I'm just gonna, I would say maybe another tablespoon of butter will go on top of this. Just liberally put it around. The flavors will be great, but as you can tell, the only thing that has a carbohydrate in it are the apples. There we go. Now, we're going to put this in the oven. We're going to let it bake for a good 45 minutes, and it'll come out all bubbly and delicious, and we'll all get a chance to try some. About 45 minutes to a half an hour, we're going to see. All right, I'll be back. Just took it out of the oven. It's still bubbling, and now it will rest for a good hour. Doesn't it look absolutely delicious?
All right, right out of the oven. Delectable apple crisp. Now we shall see the moment of truth, the taste. We're going to cut out a little square thusly. Okay, she's trying to come in. Notice the bouquet.
It looks fabulous.
Look at that, fabulous. Into the cup it goes. Onto the floor a crumb goes. And now, the moment of truth, folks. I should put my raccoon hat on for this, but... Mm-hmm.
Is it good?
It's great.
See, you let it cool down, and it's just perfect.
Mmm.
Is it sweet enough?
Yeah.
Good.
And it's got the perfect amount of spices.
Oh, good.
This is great. This is dinner.
Well, there's a whole dish of it there.
That's what I said.
Well,
Yes.
we're done.
No, they're not. I'm just beginning.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Have a good day.